Hi everyone, I'm Casey Williams. One of my really good friends came to me this week and was looking at buying a compact car. And I gave him the usual suspects. I talked about a Honda Civic, maybe a Toyota Corolla. The new Hyundai Elantra is really nice, Chevy Cruze, Ford Focus, any number of great compact cars. And he looked at me and said, what about the NissanSentra? And I thought, why not the NissanSentra? But the thing is, I hadn't driven one for a little while. So we ordered one up and we have one this week. It's a 2016 NissanSentra SR. Find out why sport and luxury can go together. Well, the designers did a really good job of making the car sporty. First of all, they adopted the new styling cues from the Maxima Murano. So you've got Nissan's V-motion grille, kind of the sculpted hood design. You've got the Z-notch here in the fender with the headlights. It looks really sporty, really good. Having LED low beam headlamps, LED running lamps, again, top class stuff. But to make the car sporty, they added some plastic to it. You see the lower fascia is a little more aggressive, the fog lamps. And you start to come around the side. Again, more body cladding for the lower ground effects. 17-inch alloy wheels. Gives the car a little more hunkered appearance. A lot of it's really just kind of add-ons for the look of things. But if you're going to buy a compact car, why not at least buy one that looks good? The flowing lines, again, taken from the Maxima, the Ultima, the higher-end Nissans. Come around the back. You get some of the taillight effect from the Ultima. Spoiler with the LED lights in it. Chrome exhaust tip. And they kind of restyled the bumpers a little bit to give a little bit of that diffuser look in the back. Again, at the end of the day, it's a compact car. But, at least it's a nice looking compact car. We'll open the trunk. And one of the things Nissan does really well is the trunks are absolutely huge. You can get all your luggage in here. It's as big as a mid-size car. Back seats fold down. You have no trouble getting a bicycle in. I got a giant cooler and a bunch of stuff in it today, in fact. So plenty of space to get 4 people in the car and all your luggage. Right. Well, when I tell you what's under the hood, you may not think it's all that exciting, but it's actually plenty of power for this car. So what we have is a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine, delivers 130 horsepower. Fuel economy is rated 29 miles per gallon in the city, 38 miles per gallon on the highway. And this engine is connected to a continuously variable transmission. I don't normally like continuously variable transmissions, but Nissan makes some of the best ones. Once you kind of get used to some of the weird whines and noises they make, they do a really good job of giving you the right performance when you want it, because it always has you in the right gear ratio when you need it, and it also optimizes gas mileage, so we can kind of readjust that as well. This car has an eco mode and a sport mode, and what that does is it adjusts the throttle, adjusts the transmission and the steering to be more aggressive in sport mode or less aggressive in the eco mode to enhance fuel economy. So overall, it's a fairly sophisticated car, and 130 horsepower doesn't sound like much, but in a relatively light front-wheel drive compact, it'll move on out and have some fun. So the back seat of a compact car is not usually a very exciting place, and admittedly it's not terribly exciting here either. But one of the things Nissan does, and this is why I want to show you this, is they're very good at making very roomy back seats in their compact cars. It's true of the Nissan Versa. It's basically an $11,000, $12,000 car starting out that has the back seat with legroom that's comparable to a mid-size car. And when you look at the Sentra compared to other cars in this class, again, very roomy. 2 people can sit here, the seats are comfortable, and it just doesn't feel like you're cramped in a small car. So again, it may not be important to you, but I think it's certainly worth considering if you're kind of pondering this against a mid-size car. Well, I like the back seat in the Sentra, but I prefer to be up front where I can drive. And what's not to like? It's a very nicely styled car. I like the curves in the dash and the way it's styled. Most of this is padded, a little hard plastic, but it's a compact car. I like some of the detailing. I like the faux carbon fiber around the shifter and kind of the metallic look around it as well. The piano black finish actually has little metallic particles in it, kind of glistens in the daylight. It's got little purplish and pinkish colors in there. Again, I think it looks very nice, very nicely styled for the car. The seats are heated leather, wrap around, very comfortable. Some of the electronics, it's got navigation, it's got Bluetooth streaming audio, Bluetooth calling. This one has satellite radio on it, touch screen as well, of course. And the Bose audio system. And it sounds okay. It's probably not Bose's best audio system, but it sounds good. Some of the safety features on this car. It's got adaptive cruise control, so you can set it and it automatically adjusts on the highway, keeps you a safe distance from the car in front. Uses the same system for the collision avoidance system on the front, automatic braking. It's got the blind spot warning system and rear cross path detection. There's also quite a bit of safety equipment on this car as well. Well, most of the upgrades on this car that were there to make it look sporty, make it look good, are red paint and plastic. But hey, that's worked well for a lot of celebrities over the years. At the end of the day, it's actually still a very nice compact car with a lot of luxury and a lot of safety features on it. And with the sport mode, it's actually fairly enjoyable to drive. And it compares well to the other cars that we mentioned at the beginning. So talking about pricing, well, the Sentra starts just under $17,000. This one, as equipped, is $25,245. Again, for all it offers, a very fair price. Well, next week we'll have another fun car, and until then, storm forward.